Very good, friends. Hi, Doc South here. This is what, July 3rd? July 3rd. And I just wanted to get on and knock out a quick video to tell you about the big event tomorrow in the town of Washington, New Jersey, up in Warren County, New Jersey. There's a few Washingtons, that's why I make that point. But there, no, there are a couple of Washingtons in New Jersey. I guess the old boy got around, yeah. Yeah. In any case, there's this organization, Washington Celebrates America, is I believe, the name of the group. They're civic-minded folks who they try to put together and always do a great job of putting together this wonderful Fourth of July celebration for their town. Everything involved, as near as I know, is free. You have in the morning, around 8 o'clock in the morning, of course, they're up well before that, with a soapbox derby for the kids. I don't know if grown-ups can enter. I don't know if they have a grown-up version, but I know they certainly have a kids version, and it's a sight to behold. These cars go racing down a fairly good-sized hill in Washington on Broad Street. Let's see, just south of Route 57, or the main drag of Washington, and the kids just have a time. They even have the police out there timing the kids with the radar guns to see, what speeds were reached and like that. Yeah, it's pretty. Some of those kids could get a ticket. I think it's a 25-mile-an-hour zone. I think. I don't. I think the police look the other way. I think some of those cars do get up that fast. So these buggies are they're moving, and the kids have such a time. Oh, and of course it's like a drag race. Yeah, I think it's a 2-car, maybe 3-car drag race down the hill. And everybody's screaming and yelling. Oh, it's such a time. And eventually cars get eliminated if they lose. And eventually you have your top 3 or top 2 racing for the trophy. And like I said, it's just amazing. And it's free. Yeah, free admission to go watch it. I don't think it costs anything to be in it. I don't think. I'd be surprised if it was something the kids got charged for. And it is a blast. I was actually in myself once. The Soapbox Derby Chevrolet used to put out. I guess they still do. And it's something you never forget. It's just so cool. No, I lost. But they got the rescue squad on hand, the hay bales. If the kids don't go careening through the finish line, their brakes fail. They got hay bales and things, and all in all, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool, and that's at 8 o'clock. Then around 3:30, they got a parade that kicks off, and this is a parade. It's a long parade, and honestly, your tongue will be hanging out by the time you get to the end if you're a marcher. In the parade. They got lots of bands playing all sorts of tunes. I usually the American flag is right at the front with an honor guard, and when they come by, it's everybody gets up. Yeah, everybody stands up and just hand over the heart and just it's so cool to see. It really is, and that parade goes for it takes a while. It's a big parade. Yeah, lots of fire trucks running their sirens, and soldiers and firemen and rescue squads, and I think floats. The kid that wins the trophy for the Soapbox Derby, I think usually they have a flatbed for him, and it's pretty cool. And they all wind up, I don't know where the parade starts. I honestly don't know, but you can go to Washington Celebrates America and get details, the actual route. You want to be on the right street, or you can say, hey, where's the parade? And, it's 4 blocks over. You're going to, but you could check that out. Washington Celebrates America. It comes up bang on, in fact, it's on Facebook. Yeah, you can get it on Facebook. Oh gosh, there's then after they wind up, I think, at what would be the middle school. I think it's the middle school, and everybody disperses and heads off, and then well, that's usually about 4:30, 5 o'clock, and then over at behind the what I think is the middle school, they'll have me there playing. I'll be playing oldies out in the middle of a field, and they usually have another DJ too. Since it's such a big field, there's room enough for two DJs. One fella, and I can't think of his name right now. It drives me nuts. But he's a very good guy, and he has more modern music, for the younger folks. I'm I'm over in the, yeah, playing older stuff. Heck, I might play some music from the 20s. You never know. 20s usually through the 70s, generally focusing on 60s music, but lots of patriotic songs, and eventually it gets darker and darker, and when it finally gets dark enough, well, we let Whitney Houston sing the Star Spangled Banner. The boys there at the fireworks circle let them rip, and everybody just laughs about it all the way home when it's all said and done. It's a pretty cool event. I know one year I think the fireworks were a little short. I don't know if I think this is what happened. Again, maybe it's just urban legend. But I think I seem to, I can sort of see the guys running the fireworks, and they're in this like circle of in between all the different rockets, and they're lighting different ones off. They know their routine, and I think they got like highway flares to light the fuse, and they know what they're doing. But one day I know I saw them all running, and I said, "Oh, I don't know if I like this." They're running out of the circle, and all of a sudden, my God, the biggest fireworks display you ever saw. I think somehow they got their, maybe the wires got crossed and they lit off a whole bunch at once. And they figured it was maybe a good idea to get out of Dodge. Well, again, it was just really spectacular. The display was a little shorter that year, but it was no one complained. Yeah, oh yeah, we all survived. Heck, it all happens way up high, so it's not a big whoop. But oh my gosh, but all in all, it was fun, and it's just one of those great days. And like I said, I believe these people. You know how I'm always saying you should find some way to serve, some way to make your neighborhood, your world a little better. Well, I do that everywhere I can. I try to do that everywhere I can, even if it's just helping an elderly lady get her groceries into her car, or pointing out where the pimento sauce is in the in the supermarket I work at, or whatever, or a kind word, just a compliment to someone. But these guys really go overboard. Washington Celebrates America. They put this together, and as near as I know, I don't think there's a charge for anything you do, except refreshments, perhaps at the at the fireworks. I think they got like pretzels and hot dogs, and I think hot dogs, and certainly water and such. And that's what they. And when the gig's over, everybody buttons it up. I'm packing up. And they head home, and the next day I think they're planning to for the next year. It's like that. And yes, they do take donations if you can. Me, I get paid to do the show. If I was independently wealthy, though, trust me, that would be one I'd want to do, just to do it. It's just so cool, and to see everybody standing for the national anthem, Whitney Houston, just at the top of her lungs, belting out that great song. Honestly, it brings a tear to your eye. It's really, really cool. Really cool. Well, in any case, I thought I'd say I'll be there tomorrow, 4th of July. Hopefully you can make it too, okay? All right. Or maybe if you live far away, your town must have something going. Get out there and live a little bit of do some kind of celebration to honor America on her birthday. Okay, we'll see you later. Thank you now, and God bless.